Alright, so this might be one of the most practical upgrades I've seen in an air fryer in a long time. Because this one lets you literally watch your food cook. No opening, no guessing, no burnt fries. Today, we're unboxing and taking a first look at the Philips NA231 Air Fryer. And by the end of this video, you'll know if this air fryer is actually worth it, or just another expensive kitchen gadget. Let's open this up. Right on top, you've got the basics. Nothing fancy here. The main air fryer unit, the basket, and the user manual. No extra accessories, no recipe book, which honestly feels a bit underwhelming at this price. But Philips is pushing everything into their app now, so you'll have to rely on that for recipes. Not a deal breaker, but yeah, would have been nice to have something physical in the box. Now pulling this out, first thing you notice, it's clean. Minimal, solid build. And then this, that see-through cooking window. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like a small feature, but it completely changes how you use an air fryer. Because normally, you're opening the basket again and again, losing heat, messing up cooking. Here, you just look. That alone already feels like a proper upgrade. Now let's talk size. This is a 6.2-liter air fryer, which means you can cook for about 4 to 6 people in one go. And yeah, it's noticeably bigger than a 4-liter model. The tray is about 23.5 centimeters, compared to around 18 to 19 centimeters in smaller ones. But here's the surprising part. It doesn't take up that much extra counter space. So you're getting more capacity without turning your kitchen into a storage problem. That's a win. On the front, you've got a full touchscreen panel. Temperature goes from 60 to 200 degrees Celsius, and you can set time up to 60 minutes. Super straightforward. You also get preset modes, things like fries, chicken, fish, vegetables, cake. But quick heads up, these presets are tuned for full capacity. So if you're cooking smaller portions and just hit a preset blindly, yeah, you might end up overcooking your food. It's not a flaw, exactly, just something you need to understand. Now here are a couple of things I actually didn't expect to care about, but I do. There's a keep warm function, runs for up to 30 minutes. Sounds basic, but it's super useful if you're cooking in batches or waiting for everyone to sit down. And then, this tiny thing at the back, a cord organizer. It's such a small detail, but it keeps your counter looking clean. And honestly, that's the kind of stuff you appreciate every single day. Inside, this runs on 1,700 watts, and it uses Philips's rapid air technology. Basically, faster airflow, more even cooking, crisp outside, soft inside. Now I'll test the actual cooking in the next video. But based on experience, Philips usually delivers better consistency than cheaper air fryers. That's kind of where the price difference shows up. Now let's address the big question. Is it worth it? Here's the honest answer. If you compare it to those low-budget air fryers, this cooks better, more evenly, more reliably. But if you're a small family or just cooking for 1 to 2 people, this might actually be overkill. Something like a 4-liter model would do the job for less money. But if you've got a bigger household, or you hate cooking in multiple batches, this starts making a lot more sense. So yeah. First impressions? This doesn't feel like a gimmick upgrade. That window, the capacity, the small practical touches, they actually improve the experience. Now in the next video, I'm going to push this thing properly. Fries, chicken, cake, maybe even a full chicken. So if you're thinking about buying this, you don't want to miss that. And yeah, links in the description if you want to check it out. I'll see you in the next one.